All right, I'm back with another Sudoku today. This one looks like it's going to be a little chilly, so I had to get my stocking hat out. We are going to an iceberg. This is a thermometer and between puzzle by G called Iceberg. And it's just standard thermo and between rules. The between lines are a little bit different today because they just have these blue lines. They don't have the circles at the end. But the rules say that digits along a light blue line must be between the values at each end of that line. So they're just like a normal between line, I think. And then the thermometers are standard thermometers. So the digits must increase going from the bulb. And all of the thermometers this time are pointing down, which is kind of a cool construction. So this one jumped out at me. I just thought it looked neat. I have no idea on the difficulty of this one. So I guess we'll find out. I'm going to leave a link in the description where you can try this puzzle yourself, and I'm going to give it a shot now. So here we go. Let's see. So these ends, there's only three unique digits required, it looks like. Because we've got three here, and there's three in this box. So, and same with these. These have to have three digits. This one only has to have two unique digits between the ends. So there's a lot of options there. Let's see, this is our longest thermometer. So I guess I'm going to write in my options on that one. I'm not going to do the other ones yet just because I don't know. Now, one thing we can do is we know that the 1 and the 9 have to be... You can't put a 1 or a 9 on a between line unless it's at the end. Kind of like you can't put a 1 and a 9 on a thermometer unless it's at the end. So actually, we know there has to be ones in column 3. There has to be ones in one of those two. And 9s in one of those two. Interesting. Maybe we can do something with some sort of X-wing type thing. Let's see. Ones in this column are there, and 9s are there. Oh, right, row 3. Look at row 3. All of these are on a between line. So the 1 and the 9 have to be out here. Got a lot of options in row 4, though. What about row 7? 1, 1. These can all be 1s. These can all be... Oh, not that one. Those can all be 9s. These can't be 1s or 9s here. So... There are 1s in column 4. Those are 9s in column 4. So... So... These are one... Yeah, it doesn't quite... We can't quite make like an X-wing or a swordfish or something there, I don't think. Because we've got 3 columns, but 5 rows. And 9s, I think, are going to be the same problem. We've got 3 columns and, yeah, 5 rows. So that doesn't quite work. 9s. We know the 1 and the 9 have to be up there. So... these... I mean, I feel like this one... Oh, well, we know this is... Yeah, I was going to say we know this is a lower one. So the other end is going to have to be higher, but we've only got 2 unique digits required in here. So you could do 1, 2, 3, 2, for example, and then you could have a 4 there. Or the other way around, you could actually do 4. 4, 2, 3, 2, and then 1. And so this could still be a 1. One of these two is a 1. 3, 4. And with only 3 unique digits required on these, you could, I mean, you could do you could even do a 5 potentially if you had a 1 or a 9 at the other end. Let's see. And here the 9 has to be on the diagonal somehow there. I'm not sure what that what that really does for us though. Oh, over here. Right. Okay, so let's look at box 6. Here we go. Now we got something. None of these can be 9s. So the 9 has to be over here, which gives us the 1 and the 9 there. Okay, now that's got to help. So that can't be 1. And this can't be 9, and I think we only had, yep, so the 9 in column 3 has to be down here, which means it's not there. Now this was just, this corner mark was for the column, so, oh, we can get rid of this 9. So in this column, we've got 2 options for 9. We've got 2 options in this column, but they don't really line up at all, so that's not super helpful. So actually, this, we can rule out those. So 9, we've still got 3 options in box 3. And 3 options in box 9 here. Okay, we got the 9 there. What can we do from that? We got the 1. But there's a lot of places for 1 up here. So 9 in this area. Okay, so right, so we know the 2 and the 8 have to be somewhere in here, in this row, obviously. But the key thing is the 2 and the 8 are going to have to be on one of the between lines, which therefore means wherever the 2 is, whichever line the 2 is on, if it's on this one, for example, you're going to have a 1 at the end. And wherever the 8 is, you're going to have a 9 at the end. So, and all the ends are in row 4. So in row 4, the 1 and the 9 are going to have to be at an end of a line. So the 9 has to be in one of those two. So this can't actually be a 9 right here, because wherever the 8 is in row 3, it's going to force a 9 onto the end of one of the between lines. So this can't be 1, can't be 9. The 1 is going to have to be one of these 4, one of those 4. Or this one even, I guess. 5. So there's a lot of places for 1s. The 9 has to be in one of these 2. But the point is now, where can you put a 9 in column 4? It has to be right here, which gets rid of that one. Now, the 9 has to be in one of these 2 in box 5. We've got 2 options for 1 here. Quite a few places you can put a 1. One's in here. So that can't be a 1. So 1, row 7. Yeah, it's still got a few options though. Okay, so the 1 can't be here. So actually the 1, right, and the 1 on a thermometer has to be at the bulb. So it's going to have to be one of these two in box 6, which means this can't be 1. And that puts 1s down here, and so the 1, so since we've got row 4 has to be here because that's where it has to be in box 6. Now we can't have 1s here, we can't have them on the thermometers here, so the 1s are in one of those two. And now the 1 in column 3 has to be up here since we ruled it out right there. Oh, and we need to update our options here. So 1s, 1s, there's 1s down here then. And now these 1s put a 1 right there, which then pushes the 9 up into row 1. So we can get the 9 over here, which gives us a 9 down here. All right, we're getting some progress now. That's always good. So 1. So the 1 is in one of these. And it's also in one of these down here. Right, so we can't have a 1 on this bulb. We can't have a 1 on this bulb. We can't have it on any of these other thermometers. We can't have it on this bulb because of those ones. So the only place in row 7 is right there. This could still be 4 with 1, couldn't it? If we knew that this was going to be higher, then that would be good. But you could still have 4 and then like 2 and 3 and then a 2 or a 3 with a 1. Yeah. Okay. So we can't quite do that yet. One's there. And then again, if we knew that this wasn't a 9, then we'd have a 1-9 pair, but I don't quite see how to do that yet. So wherever the 8 is, the 8's either going to have to be on this between line or on this between line, and then have the 9 corresponds with it. So 2, 9, 9, 1s, 1s. The 1s can also be here. Okay, so what do we do now? So these two are going to be whatever's not on the thermometer here. But right, so the 2, okay, so if the 2 is not right here, then it's going to have to be up here. And it can't be right here because you'd have to have a 1 at one of the ends of the between line if that was a 2. This could be a 2 only if that is a 1. Oh, actually, that's interesting. Okay, so if this is a 2, you can't put a 1 at the other end of the between line because you can't have numbers between a 1 and a 2, right? So clearly that doesn't work. So if this is a 2, the 1's in column 8. But if this isn't a 2, the 2 is here, which also forces the 1 in column 8 because it will have to have a 1 on that line. So either way, the 1 is right here. Oh, that's really interesting. I was not expecting that kind of a deduction, but very cool. All right. So the 1 is here, which then tells us the 2 has to be in one of those 3. Don't know what that means exactly, but the 2 has to be in one of those 3. We also know that we have to have 3 unique digits. So those have to be at least 2, 3, 4. So this has to be at least 5. Again, not super helpful, but it's something. And now we do know that this is not the smaller one here, because the most this can be is 4, and you would have to have a 1 here. So this is going to have to be the smaller, and this is going to have to be the bigger. So again, this has to be at least 5. And that's actually going to be more helpful. So if this was 2, you could have 3 and 4. This would have to be at least 5. And that's going to be helpful because it's the bulb of a thermometer. And once we say the bulb is 5, 7, 6, right, and which is, okay, so the maximum we can put in here is 8, 7, 6, 5. So that is 5, 6, 7, 8. Which then means this has to be 2 because you need at least 2 digits in between. So those are 3 and 4. This is a 3 or a 4. And suddenly we're making a little bit of progress. These are 2, 3, and 4. And we know this can't be 2 because we can't have a 1 on the ends of the thing. We also can't have a 2 on the ends. So this can't be a 3. So this is a 4. It's 2 and 3. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. The 9 can't be here or here or here. Oh, the 9, yeah, it's on one of these 2. So whichever one has the 8 on it in row 8, or row 3, I mean, sorry. Is going to have the 9. 2, 3, 4, 5. At least, yeah, that could still be 6. Well, these are 5, 6, 7, and 8 here, just to finish off the box. So, yeah, this could still be 9, though. Right, so the maximum this can be is 7, because we already have the 8 and the 9, which means you can't put an 8 and a 9 on here. So the 8 in box 6 also has to be over here. So this is not an 8. So there's an 8 in one of those 2. This can only be the 8 if that's the 9. But I can't quite see how to determine that yet. Okay. 3, we've got 3 and 4. 3, 4, we got 3, 4, 5 here. Still got a lot of options for 1s here. And down here. 2, 3, 4, 5. So this cannot be. Oh, this can be because we got the 1 there. I was going to say because of the 2 here, we can't put a 3 or a 4 here between, but it would be perfectly fine because of the 1. I don't know anything about these up here, really, other than it's 2. And unfortunately, the 2 and the 9 gives us nothing about the rest of these. 7. This could still be 8. This is a maximum of 7, a minimum of 4. Don't know that that helps us really, but oh, this can't be 6. Can't be 6, so that can't be 5. So we're getting close to a triple here. Let's see. 2 can go almost anywhere along here. So can 7. This one can't be 7, 6. This is the most 5. It can't be 5. So it can't be 5, 6, 7 because of these 2 up here. In fact, only one of these can be a 5, 6, or 7. So if this, essentially we can say this one is a maximum of 5, 6, or 7, and then 4 would be the maximum here. Oh, wait, actually it goes like that because we've already got the 1. 2, 3, we can only have one of 5, 6, and 7. So 2, 3, and 3, 4. We can pencil mark into there. 2, 3, 3, 4. We could do, yeah, I was hoping that the 2, 3 or the 3, 4 would match up with something over here, but I don't know we can do anything with that. 2, 3, 4. Problem is this one can be 4, 5, 6, or 7 then. This is a lot of options. Because we could have 2, 3, 4 down here and then one of them up here with the 8 and the 9. No, we can't have 5 or 6 or 7 here. Right, so 5, 6, 7. We can't have 5, 6, 7 here because of those. So there has to be a 5, 6, or 7 down here. So it's going to have to be the big one there is the 5, 6, or 7. So, oh, this can't be 5 because of the 5 there. Why did I have a 5 there as an option? This can't be 2. This is 3, 4, 8, or 9. And this can't be 4 because we know there's a 4 in between. Now, if it was the 3, you'd have to have... Right. Okay, so over here, the max this can be is 8 because of the 9 here. So 8, 7, 6. The max this can be is 6. If this was a 6 and it was the bigger digit, so I'm just trying to see if this can be 3. If this was 3, you'd have to have a higher digit over here. Max it could be a 6. But you need 3 digits in between, 3 unique digits right there in between. So you can't put 3 digits between 3 and 6. So this actually cannot be 3. This has to be 8 or 9. So this is the bigger one. This is the smaller one then, which makes sense because of the thermometer here. It's at least 3. Biggest this can be is 8. 5, 6, or 8. 4, 5, and 7. Yeah. Okay. So we knew the one was in here. Okay, so that's an 8 or a 9. These are... So there's a 4 there. So either the 4 is... Oh, the 4 can be over here too, can't it? Okay. 6, 7... The thermometers with the between lines create some interesting things because the betweens are kind of forcing numbers to be... Oh, right, the 4. Let's talk about forcing numbers. This has a 4 in the middle. So it cannot be 4. It cannot be 6 because this one is above the 4. So the other one has to be below the 4. So it has to be 3. Which means this is not 3. And that will propagate down our thermometer there. And... the 3 gives us the 4 and the 3 there. And that 3 is going to give us the 2. And then what? Anything? So there's a 3 down here, for sure. These are 3, 4, 8. Nope. 3, 4, 8, 9. But this one is not 3 or 4. This one is not 3. This could still be a 4. Right? If this is 4, we'd have 5, 6, 7, 8. This would have to be 9. Yeah, I think that's possible. These are all 6, 7, 8, 9. This one cannot be 9. This one cannot be 9. Now, if this is 8, this is 9. So we can't do 8 and 9, because what would you put over here? So this actually can't be 8 here. This one can be 8. think. Looks like it can. Okay. 5, 7, 5, 6, 8. Okay, so now what can we do? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 8, 8. Yeah, okay. Ah, where do we put a 3? There's no 3 down here anymore, so there has to be a 3 up here. And it can't be on this one because it has to be between the 3 and the 8 or the 9. So this can't be 3. So this is 3, which gives us the 4 there, and the 2 there, and the 3 up there. Now there's a 3 in the middle here, and again, it can't be on this between line. So this has to be the 3, which gives us a 3 down here. And we finished a column. That's always good. Get a little bit of progress. 1, 2, 3. So 5, 6, 7, and 8 in here. That's 8. This is 9. Any of these are 8. Okay, so either one of those is the 8, making this the 9, or this is the 8, making that the 9. Okay. Oh, right. Okay, so this between line is 3 and 8 or 9. So you can't put a 2 on that between line. So where are we going to put a 2 in box 2? It's got to be up here. So this is going to be a 2, 9 pair. Making these 5, 6, 7, 8. So again, either the 8 is here with a 9, or the 8 is on one of those 3 with a 9. If this was the 8 and this was the 9, what would that mean? I don't know that I was hoping maybe that was gonna, break something, but I don't it might, but I don't see that it does. Okay, we've got a 2, 9 pair, so the 4 has to be up here. What about here? If this was 5, that would force a 6. This would be 8. That could still be 4 or 7. If this is 5, it forces a 4, 7, 8. Is that a problem? Not really. Okay, what about column 4 now? Where's the 2 gonna go? So it can't go here. Could go here with the 1. Or here with a 1. Or it could be there, I guess. So the 1 doesn't necessarily have to be with the 2, because you could do 1 and 2. That would work. Uh, 2. So there's a 2 in one of these 3. 3 down here. 4. Yeah. 4 over here. But any of those are possible still, because this could be a 4 if this was a 2. No, This can't be a 4. If this is 4, that forces a 2 there, which makes this 3 and 4, and you'd have 2 4s. So this can't be 4. So one of those is a 4. But one of these is a 3. If this is 3, that's a 1 or a 2. Yeah. Okay, so what am I supposed to be seeing now? Something. 7. I feel like there's something up here with figuring out the 9. That's 8. It forces the 9 there. But what's 9, 8? You'd have 6 and 7 in the middle. If this is 8, this can't be 8. Well, this can't be 6. I can see that because you have to have a 6 or a 7 in between. If this is 7, that would have to be an 8, 9. We'd have an 8, 9 pair. Okay, so we have a 6 in here now. With a 6, there has to be a 6 down here. Don't know what that really does for us. This can't be 5, of course, because that would force a 4, and then what would you put here if we had 5, 4? If this is 6, again, this can't be 6 either. Right, because if this is 6, then you have 5, 4, and now you don't have anything less, so this is actually an 8. Okay, so that's not 8. This is not 8. There's a 7 or a 9 there. Can that be a 7? I think it can. That's a 7. This is a 6. You would have 9 and 8. I think that works. This can't be a 7 anymore. So actually the 7 is in... Yeah. Okay, so we already have 1 and 9 in here. The 7 is now limited to these two. So these 3 have to be 1, 7, and 9. Oh, we have a 4, 5 pair, of course. 4, 5 pair here gives us the 6 anyways. But that's where I was going, is that's going to force a 6, because these are a 1, 7, 9 triple. So the 4 and the 5, we're also going to remove the 4 from there. So now we have an 8, 9 pair. Very nice. This is... We have 3, 4 pair, 8, 9, 5, 6, 7 triple. Oh, the 3, 4 pair here gives us the 2 on the thermometer. 7, 8, 9, 8, 9, 4, 5. So these are 1, 7, 8, 9, I think, to finish the row. Yeah, but this can't be 9 or 8. It also can't be 7 because you'd have to have an 8 here, and it can't be an 8. So this is the 1. All right. So 7, 8, 9 triple across there. That works. This is now a 1. So now the 2 in column 4 again. It could be here. Or it could be... Oh, it could be here also, couldn't it? Can't be down here anymore. But it could be there. Now, the 2 can't be on this thermometer anywhere. Because for it to be farther down here, it would have to have a 1 below it. And it can't be at the start because of that 2. So the 2 is actually over here in box 7, which puts a 2 up there. But the 2, 9 there. So we get a 2 in box 1. Oh, the 7, 9 pair gives us the 1 there. Yeah, we should have had that 1. What's in the middle here? 2, 5, and 9. This one can't be 9. This one obviously can't be 9. It's the start of a thermometer, so 2 5s. That gives us the 9 there. And then that gives us the 9 and the 2 at the top. 2 5 pair, 6 7 8. Yep, that looks good. 7 8 9. Still don't know which one of these is the 9 across here. Huh. Okay. But down here, 4 5 6 7 8. Yeah, that's gonna give us a lot of options. Okay. 7 9. Oh well, this can't be 7 because of our 7 9 pair here. 2. So this is a minimum of 3, 5, and this is gonna be, so it could go up to 6. That's gonna be our. Oh, but we can't do the 7, right? So this can't be 6. We have the 7 9 pair, so we've got these. This is at least 4, 6 8. So right, so the only place you can put a 3 now is right here at the start of this thermometer. So this is not 3. The 3 is down here. Gives us a 3 in these two. 4 5 6. These are 4 5 6 and 7 just to complete the row. This one can't be 4. This could be up to 7 because this could be 8 down here. The 2 can still be in either of these. No, it can't. The 2 up here. So we can't have a 2 there. So the 2 has to be here. Can't be farther down or you'd have to have a 1. So that's the 2. This is a 2. 4 5 6 7 8. 1 2 3 4 5 6. So these are 4 5 6 and 7. Getting a lot of these. 3. This one can't be 4. 5 7 or 8. So the only place we can put a 4 in column 3 is right here, which gives us the 5, 5 here, 5's there. 5. This is the only place to put a 5 now in. Oh, and we can finish off the thermometer because they have to increase. The 5's up there. There we go. Now we're really cooking. No 5 here. No 5 there. 7 and 8. This can't be 8, so this can't be 6. This can't be 7. There's a 5 in one of those. We were cooking. Okay, 7s. No 7s in here. This is at least 4, so this has to be 5 6 7. It can't be 8. 5 6 5 6 7. So the 8 has to be down here. I want to know if this has to be a 7, that's going to force our 9. 8. There's an 8 up here. 8's here and 8's here. Where can we put it? Oh, yep. Okay, here we go. We have 6 7 pair across here in row 2. So that's the 8. That's going to force our 9 here. Give us the 8 there. This is 7 and 9 and 7 and 6 and 8. So no 8 there, no 6 there. This one, the 7 there, removes the 7 and 8 as possibilities on this line. So this is 5 or 6. This is not 6. This is not 6. So 6. What do we got? Oh, the 2 gives us the 5 and the 2. The 2 down here. So that's not 5. So we have 6 and 7. So this has to be the 8. It's the only place in this box. 5 6 7 triple here. So this is 4. That 8 removes the 8 from there. We're getting close. We're getting close now. I can feel it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Huh. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7 here. Three, 4, 4, 5, 6. Uh, it's probably a pencil mark that I haven't updated that I need to. Just gotta find it. 4, 5, 6, 8. So this. If this is 5, it puts a 6 there. But if this is 5, it also puts 7, 6. So you'd have two sixes. So this can't be 5. So this is 4, 6, 5. The 4 gives us the 3 over here. No 6 there. No 4. So these are 5 and 7. 5 here. Makes us a 4 there. This is not 4. 3, 4. 5, 6, 7 here. 7. No 4 up here, so that's the 4. The 6, 8 pair gives us the 7 there, and the 6 over here. And that 6 is going to give us 7, 5, 6. Gives us the 7 and the 5 and the 6. And I think that is probably going to be the straw that broke the camel's back. And we just have to fill in the rest. There we go. All right. Timer turned green, which means we're done. So that was Iceberg by G. That was a really fun puzzle. It was really cool how the thermometers and between lines interacted because they both kind of force extremes at the end. You know, if you put a number in the middle of a thermometer, it forces, you can kind of count down or up and push the big and small numbers to the ends. And the between lines kind of do the same thing. You stick a number in there, you just, it's kind of, you just don't know which end is the high and the low. And they don't have to be in order, but you still are kind of forcing the ends, and putting things on the ends affects what you can put in the middle. And so those were really cool. And I like the look of the puzzle too. It looked really nice. All the thermometers pointing down and the between lines creating the iceberg above the water there. So very neat puzzle. I really like that. So thank you to G. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you tried the puzzle, if you liked it, let me know what you thought. And I'll see you again soon with another puzzle. Thanks.